this is the Alverno Texas Instruments TI-36X Pro calculator tutorial. We're going to be looking at how to do exponents. The buttons that we'll be using in this tutorial are the arrow keypad, the numeric keypad, paying special attention to the negative sign, the x squared key, which is an exponent taking it to the second power, the general exponent key, and the parenthesis buttons. So our first example, we're going to look at 3 squared, and there are 2 ways to do 3 squared. The first way is you can use the x squared key. First we're going to hit 3. Then we're going to hit our x squared key, which takes 3 to the second power like we wanted. We hit enter to find our answer, and notice that 3 squared gives us 9. The other way to do 3 squared is using the general power key. So we would hit our 3. We're going to hit the general power key, which is the x with the box. Now notice it brings the cursor up into the box, and it doesn't put the 2 in like before. So we're going to tell it to do 3 squared, so we need to hit 2. And enter gives us the same answer as we had before, which we expected. So this is the other way to do 3 squared. Now let's do a couple more examples. So we're going to clear our calculator. So let's do 4 cubed, or 4 to the third power. Notice this time I can't use my x squared key because I have 4 to the third power, and the power is no longer 2. So I have to use the generic power key. So to do 4 cubed, I'm going to hit 4, the generic power key, which then again brings me the little box above 4. I hit 3, so I have 4 raised to the third power, or 4 cubed. I hit enter, and the answer gives me 64. So let's look at one more example. And this time we're going to look at when the base is negative. So if we have -2 raised to the 6th power, we're going to put in a parenthesis, the negative sign, 2, and we're going to close our parenthesis. Notice this is making the whole thing -2. We want to raise that to the 6th power, so we're going to hit our generic power key. We're going to punch in our 6, so now we have -2 raised to the 6th power. We hit enter, and we get 64. Now, the parentheses are necessary to do our calculation, and you can try without the parentheses on your own and see what happens.